An informal or logical fallacy is a mistake in reasoning, many of which have been recognized and categorized by logicians in various ways for many years. I'm Fallacy Girl, and I am here to point out fallacies in everyday, normal conversations.
I want to go to the beach.
You should check if ice cream sales have gone up.
Why?
Well, I read a study that said when ice cream sales go up, drowning increases. Therefore, high ice cream sales cause drowning.
No!
That's a fallacy! You cannot assume because something preceded an event, it caused that event.
Hey Franny, what's up?
I lost my wallet.
What happened?
I went to the mall. If I hadn't gone to the mall, I wouldn't have lost my wallet.
No!
That's a fallacy! You cannot make an argument for something that never happened.
Well, it's probably good you lost your wallet because 4 out of 5 plumbers say money's bad for you.
Oh, well I guess it is good I lost my wallet then.
No!
That's a fallacy! You cannot appeal to an authority outside their area of expertise.
I think Jefferson was the best president.
Well, I think Lincoln was the best president.
You oaf! You filed for bankruptcy earlier this year. What do you know about anything?
No!
That's a fallacy! You cannot attack the character of a person instead of addressing their argument.
Running is stupid.
I think running is great.
Well, you can't have an opinion on running because you don't even have legs.
No!
That's a fallacy! You cannot discredit what a person might later claim by presenting unfavorable information about the person.
My candy bar is better than yours because the company that made my candy bar is older than the one that made yours.
No! No! No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot argue something is better or worse merely because of its age.
Well, my candy bar is way better than yours because pickles are great and caramel is great. So that means pickles and caramel together are even more great.
For the last time, no!
That's a fallacy. You cannot draw a conclusion based on the features of its constituent parts when there is no justification for the claim.
This is the world's best coffee. That is the world's best coffee, and it must have the world's best milk and the world's best sugar, too.
That's a fallacy. You cannot infer what is true of a whole must be true of its constituents.
Do you want some? I had some coffee one time and I hated it. I don't like coffee.
No! No! No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot jump to a conclusion before there is sufficient data.
Man is just a plethora of cells.
Oh.
No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot reduce something complex to one simple level within an argument.
Think alike, so whoever agrees with me must have a great mind.
No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot presume something is true under general, normal conditions without exception.
If you don't wear pink on Wednesdays, you must not want to be a plastic.
No! No! No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot assume that there are only 2 alternatives when there are more than 2.
Mom, I'm going to jump off this bridge because all my friends are doing it.
No! If all your friends want iPhones, would you want one too?
No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot assume something is true based on its popularity.
Mom, I have to do this because the impoverished children in Africa do not get to.
For the last time, no!
That's a fallacy. You cannot try to win with an illicit appeal to pity. Go.
I want to go to the beach.
You should check if ice cream sales have gone up.
Why?
Well, I just read a study that said when ice cream sales go up, drowning increases. Therefore, high ice cream sales increase drowning.
That's a fallacy. You cannot assume something preceding an event just because I forgot what the word is. It's not even on me.
Man is just a plethora of cells.
Oh. You know what he's saying?
No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot make it further.
No.
Go.
If you don't wear pink on Wednesdays, you must not want to be a plastic.
No!
That's not true, okay? That's a fallacy. You cannot assume that there are only 2 alternatives when there are more than 2.
Okay.
Go.
Mom, I have to do this for the impoverished children in Africa because they do not get to.
No! No! No!
That's a fallacy. You cannot try to win.
Okay, read it.
I I'm done!
when there is no justification for the
For the last time, no.